I'm wearing red today for the horrendous high body count in this film, and I'm on brand. So let's do this film review of a very good film. Hello everyone and welcome back to One Shot Counts, the channel where I review film and people are enjoying the opinions that I have about film. And some aren't, and some are, because you're weird and you love opinions. The 21st century. Today I will be reviewing the film Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, directed by J.A.Bayona, and heads up, let's get this out of the way, I love Jurassic Park, it's one of my favourite films of all time. The reasons I will explain in another video, not too far in the future, but we just need to say I'm a fan. I'm a hardcore fan of this franchise, and also this review is spoiler-free. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is the follow-up film to Jurassic World, and it follows the events post that 3 years later in coherent time to us. And in this film, the island's gonna blow up and some people want to get some dinosaurs. Oh god, did you hear that? That was my elbow! Ow! That's basically the plot of this film. It's like the second film. They're similar, but also they're as wide apart as they could humanly be. That's what we're dealing with, that's the scale. J.A.Bayona is the guy who directed The Impossible, which is a film about the horrendous events of 2004 in Thailand of the tsunami, and it is a fantastic film, and one I would highly recommend to anyone. And that film is tense, like it is full of tense moments, and these things that have to build up on each other to finally have a climactic ending. It's a fantastic and beautiful film, and I love it. So when he was announced to direct this film, I was skeptical, but I was also like, this will be a new, interesting voice for the franchise. I'm gonna break this review down into 2 parts. The first bit, I'm gonna talk about the things that I wasn't too happy about with the film, you know, the things that stuck out to me and that, like, they're kind of weird. But then I'm gonna go on to the good bits, because I want you guys to go watch this film. I want you to take away from this review that this film was really good. I need that, yeah. Jess Goldblum is wasted. End of story. He is completely wasted. He's there for the marketing, he's there for some of the fans to come back to it after maybe a serviceable or not too excited sequel. So, yeah, he's not used particularly well. Although I say that, he's at a certain point in the film where his over voice is perfect. It's exactly what you need for the moment, and I don't disagree with that. I think he's beautiful in that moment, but apart from that, everything else, he's just pointless. So don't get excited for more Jeff Goldblum in this film. He's as useless as a pen who had the lid left off it and was left out in the sun. There you go. That was harsh, but true. The end of this film has many loose ends, many loose ends, and clearly it requires this third film that's going to come out in 2021 to explain what's going on, like to actually finish this trilogy of the franchise. So for that, you're not going to get a lot of satisfaction in story aspects. I mean, you are, and this film really goes places. You're kind of not ready. When it happens in the film, you get very confused. Actually, I'll get onto this later. Going away with myself. There are stuff in this film that happened once before, and it happens again, and it kind of annoyed me that it happened a second time round, and I didn't quite forget it because it sticks out in my mind like a sore thumb. But I know that it will get some sort of resolution come the third film. Don't watch this film if you haven't watched Jurassic World, because you need to know who people are. And you need to know the dinosaurs? Yeah, that's a good thing in this film, I'll get onto later. 2 last things I didn't like about this film, and this is me nitpicking. 1, there are so many fuse boxes in this film. Like, you know how in the first film everything was fixed, or in all the films, everything is fixed by opening a fuse box, taking out some wires and sparking them together. Just imagine that 7 times in this entire film, and I even mean like the bits that are not even on the island. So many fuse boxes, it's crazy. The last thing, this film actually had terrible advertising. Like, the trailers do not give justice for how good this film is. So if you're going off the trailers, don't. Go off reviews. I think for this film, go off what people are saying, don't go off what you're seeing, because I tell you what, the advertising is not giving enough away for you to not enjoy this film. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. Does it? I don't know. But on the other hand, they didn't spoil too much in the trailers, because I know people, including myself, I was really worried that the first trailer showed nothing, the second trailer showed too much, and the third trailer, I thought I saw the entire film. You kinda didn't. There is huge plot points that you have no idea what they're doing. Like, you can predict the film. This film is very predictable, but it's fun. It's so fun. Oh my god. Now I'm going to talk about the things that I loved. By the way, heads up, there's a lot. It's fucking flying. There's a fly in here. And this film does go places that you weren't expecting. And it's so emotional. There's this one bit in the first act, and if you've seen it, you know exactly what I mean. There's this first bit in the first act that happens out of the blue. You don't expect it. You thought, the scene almost plays out to how you thought it was, and then this one thing happens, and it made me actually almost break down in the cinema. Like, I almost cried, because I was so not ready for it to do that. And it made me, thinking about it now, it gets me really emotional. This film packs emotion, tension, and scares. Those are the three things that I think this film carries heavy weight on and delivers on all aspects. It really does. The tension is fantastic. Like, you can feel the tension. It's in your gut. When you watch a thriller and you feel the tension bubble at the bottom of your stomach, you know you're watching a good film. And that happened to me in this film more than once. Like, I knew things were gonna happen, and like I said earlier, things are predictable in this film, but the tension was amazing. It was. Go see it. Out of all the Jurassic Park films in the entire franchise, this film was probably one of the most cinematic. Like, it had a grander scale to it, but it's not better than the first. I'll tell you how I rank them. Here we go. First one, this one, 2, World, 3. That's the order. That's where we're at, because this film was amazing. My verdict of the film is that it's a must-see. You have to go see this film in the cinema with surround sound, people around being as tense as you are. Go with a friend, go on a Saturday afternoon, go when it's quiet, go when it's full. I don't care. You have to go see this film because it was amazing. It was so much fun. Don't think it's gonna be the best film you'll ever see. Do not go in with that mindset. Don't rank it where I rank it before you go into this film. Keep your ranking of all the films and then watch it and then have your opinion. But I think this is a must-see film. Like, over the summer, I might go see this more than twice just because it was so much fun. I can't wait to see it again. Like, I walked out of it and I was like, oh, totally gonna see that again. Absolutely 100%, no one could change my mind. I will go see that film again in the cinema. And I am. So, and I'm not sad about that. I'm so happy. This film was so good. It blew my expectations. I don't think it will do as well as the first Jurassic World on the box office. I really don't. I feel like the trailers and stuff have put people off, but I think it will do well. It will do fine. People will love it. People will come out of it. And I feel like the general consensus will be like, it was good. It was fun. It was enjoyable, and people will enjoy it. And I bet people will say they enjoyed it more than the first one. They'll probably even forget the first Jurassic World existed. There you go. I've made a bold prediction, and it's probably gonna bite me in the ass. One last thing before I go, it's probably circulating on the internet that there's a post-credit scene to this film. There is, I saw it. It's terrible, don't stay for it. People will be like, oh my god, there's a post-credit scene. No, it does nothing, it's literally pointless. It's about 5 seconds long, and it's awful. It's not awful, but yeah, just don't stay for it, okay? Watch it on YouTube, or hear about it on a site, or whatever. Just don't stay, it's pointless. Anyway guys, what did you think of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? Did you like it as much as me, or do you have some other points of view? Please let me know in the comments below. I really love hearing everyone's opinions. When I did Solo, people gave their opinions, and I loved it. I love hearing your thoughts. Please let me know. And I know this film is not out until the 22nd of June, which is 2 weeks today, if you're watching this on Friday. And I know it's not out till then in America, so I'm really sorry, Americans, but it came out here 2 weeks beforehand, and I was gonna go see it. So there you go. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time for the next film review. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, because I have no idea what it's gonna be. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and go see this film.